And I'm going to share my screen because we have a little presentation for all of you. One second. Okay, so I just want to say, let's see if that's working. Okay, welcome everybody to our Team Fearless and Ignite Your Life Tribe opportunity call. We're so excited to have you all here, and we want to thank you all for being on the call and taking time out of your day to take a look at what we have to offer as a team and what Beachbody has to offer as an opportunity. I am going to be sharing this call with Samantha, and she'll introduce herself in a second. But let me go ahead and scroll down. So let me share a little bit about myself. My name is Ashley, and I am a one-star Diamond Beachbody coach, and I have been a coach for 3.5 years. A little background on me and my journey with Beachbody. I was, when I found Beachbody, I was basically at a low point in my life. I had my son about 9 months prior to that. The month before, my husband and I had to file bankruptcy because of some bad choices we'd made when we were younger. Well, we were still young then, but prior to that. And, you know, the economy was down. We both worked for family businesses, and things just were not going the way we wanted them to. And so we had to make the decision to file bankruptcy. And we did that. And at the time, I was trying to lose all of the baby weight that I had gained from my first son. Not only that, but I was trying to decide where I wanted to go with my life. If you back up a couple years in my life, I was a college dropout. I have 122 college credits, but no college degree because none of them match up together. And I was just kind of lost. I've always wanted to do something more. College just obviously wasn't my thing. And at this time where I was feeling overweight, I was concerned about our future because I didn't know if we'd ever be able to buy a home or if we'd be able to go out and do the things that we like to do. We like to go camping. We like to go to the lake. We like to travel. And I was on Facebook one night, and a friend of mine had posted something about her challenge group. And I messaged her, and I was going back and forth because I really needed to lose this last 10 pounds. And honestly, that was the only thing that was on my mind. When she started telling me more about it, I asked her if this is how she ran her business. Did she run her business on Facebook? And she said, yes, I run my business pretty much 100% on Facebook. And I'm like, oh, okay, light bulb went off. And I thought, well, maybe this is something I could do. And at the time, I wasn't thinking that we just filed bankruptcy. I was just thinking that if I became a coach and I put it out there, that I would have to keep myself accountable for these last 10 pounds and I wouldn't gain them back. So I jumped in with Insanity. I became a coach. And basically, since then, my life has changed tremendously. We went from being bankrupt to being able to buy our first home last November. I am able to pay our mortgage with one paycheck from Beachbody. When we first decided to buy our home, we were kind of looking at the numbers, and I was like, well, wait a second, I can make the mortgage payment with my Beachbody income. So yes, let's go ahead and do it. And it was just so much of a change from where we were 3 years ago. I've suffered from anxiety and just having no self-confidence to the point where I just didn't want to be around people because I didn't know how to present myself. I didn't want to share these things with people. And Beachbody has given me not only the tools to help my family with financially, but the tools to help myself become a better person, feel good in my skin, and just drop all that anxiety. So that's just a little bit about me. This shows some of my before and afters, some of my experiences with Beachbody at Coach Summit last year. And so that's me. And now I'm going to turn it over to Sam, and she's going to introduce herself and tell us a little bit more about her.
Hey guys, my name is Sam. I have been a coach since June of last year. And actually, funnily enough, if you watched my video from the sneak peek page, you'll know that it took me 2 years before I decided to become a coach. In fact, I knew what Beachbody was for 5 years before I decided to become a coach. And in hindsight, I'm like, why did I wait so long? Because this opportunity, I feel like, was made for me. It is so perfect for me. So in May of last year, I had my son, and I had done Etsy for a couple years and had a really successful jewelry business at home, but I was still working. And the whole time I was making jewelry and doing well with that, I was like, gosh, I wish I could just do this full time. So when I got pregnant, I decided to kind of revamp my line of jewelry. I invested a couple $100s in buying new supplies, only to have my new line of jewelry fail, which I was not used to in my jewelry business. And I had a 1-month-old baby at home. I was about 25 pounds from my pre-baby weight, and I saw Ashley going to Coach Summit last year, and I was like, I'm in. I'm gonna give this a try. So I went ahead and signed up as a coach, got my 21-day fixed challenge pack. I dove in head first, which this business, by the way, you do at your own pace and we support you fully, but I dove in head first and I started my first challenge before I even got my challenge pack that same week to start it with a couple friends. And I lost 7 pounds in 21 days. And ever since then, I've just been simply sharing what I do. I've been creating my brand, Mommy in Love with Fitness, and branding myself essentially, and sharing my knowledge, sharing my advice. And I just think of Beachbody as my tool and my form of income essentially. So, a little bit more about my background. I'm from a really, really small town in Idaho, like 3,000 people. I grew up in a single wide trailer house. I just always knew that there was something more for me. I'm a really, really hard worker, but I am a horrible employee. I hate working for the man. I don't know how many times I've gotten to work and just started crying because I hated being there and I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. And really ever since the feeling I had when I was doing my jewelry, that feeling of being an entrepreneur, ever since then I've been totally completely obsessed with the thought of having freedom in my life and freedom of my time, financial freedom. And this opportunity with Beachbody has given me so much more than just a form of income. I am more fulfilled. I'm able to give back. I do personal development every day, so I feel very stable, very strong, and it gives me accountability to my own health and fitness. I don't really think you could ask for a whole lot more in a job, and this just does not feel like a job to me. It never has. So that's a little bit about me, and I will hand it back over to Ashley.
All right, thank you. And that I have to say the same is I've never been a part of something that they push you to become a better person every day. Like that is part of our job description, and it's just completely amazing. So a little bit about Beachbody. Beachbody has been around, Beachbody has been around for a while now. And they were a company before they actually became Team Beachbody. So you may have heard of them before. There's Power 90, Slim and 6, P90X, Turbo Jam. And then when they became a company in 2007 as a team, where they decided that they would use the people that were getting results with their programs, because they noticed that people were sharing their stuff and they were telling people that they needed to do this because it was working. So that's when our CEO, Carl Deichler, decided that he would make this a network and we would become Team Beachbody. So that was in 2007. So 8 years ago. So we are still a fairly new company, but I have to say that since we became a company, so much has grown since then. They've come out with so many different programs. We have something that is available for anybody and everybody. Insanity, you may have heard of. Turbo Fire, that was my first love when I came into Beachbody. I started with Insanity, but I lasted 30 seconds. And then I had to move on to something else because it just was a little insane for me. But we really have something out there for everybody. Turbo Fire, there's Body Beast that a lot of us are doing right now. P90X3, the 21-day fix, was a complete game changer because this program has it's just complete with the nutrition, in the workout program. It just all works together. And then the challenge groups we offer makes it combined together. And then there is Shakeology. We could sit here all night and talk about Shakeology. It's just an amazing, amazing product, superfood drink that helps you with, it's so much more than just a meal replacement. And again, like I said, we could go into more of that later because we could sit here all night and talk about Shakeology. But I do want to add that last year in 2014, Team Beachbody hit $1 billion in sales for the first time. So we are only increasing from there. We opened up in Canada, so we are now doing business here in the US and in Canada. And I stand behind our CEO 100% because he is the only person that I've ever heard talk about wanting to help everybody. He doesn't care if you buy a program from us. He doesn't care if you buy Shakeology from us. He just wants to help people have a better life. And that is something that I stand behind 100% and makes me proud to be a coach because I was someone who needed a better life and this gave me a better life. So I want to pay that forward to everybody else. So let's talk about what a coach is. You do not have to be a fitness expert to be a coach. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You do not, this is the biggest thing, you do not have to be at your goal body weight to become a coach. I say that because, like Sam was saying, she uses herself to brand herself and to share her story. And then she uses Beachbody as her tool to create her income and create her business. So if you are in the middle of your story or, your health and fitness journey, it is a perfect time because people are going to connect with you and it's going to not only hold you accountable, but it's going to make you feel good when you're helping other people reach their goals. So you do not have to be at your goal body weight. We are normal people. We have flaws. I'm sure if you follow any of us, you'll see that we post, about some of our hardships or things that we're going through. And that's okay. The mistakes we make. We are just people that want to be healthy. We want other people to succeed. We want to succeed and we want to help others. And we're motivated and driven to do more in our life. And it's just such an amazing thing that it can do for you. And you don't have to be like an expert at this or anything. Basically what we do is we drink Shakeology daily, we do our workouts, and we lead by example, and we share our journey and what we know. Did you want to add anything to that, Sam?
Yeah, I was just going to add really quick where you were talking about that you don't necessarily have to be at your goal body. This is such a big one because I know so many people, they're like, that would be great, but I'm going to wait until I get to, where I want to be. And you have to realize that there are plenty of people, I'm sure, who are scared to reach out to me, or they don't want me for their coach because they don't feel like I can understand where they're coming from. And that's, that is great. I want them to find somebody who can help them, somebody who can be more relatable to them. It makes you so much more relatable and more inspiring. So you don't have to be at that place where you want to be. It in so many ways gives you an advantage. So just keep that in mind.
Yes. And Sam is going to talk to us about challenge groups.
Oh yeah. Okay. So challenge groups. This is the bread and butter of our business. I'm sure if you guys are on this call or you're listening to this call, you've heard us talking about challenge groups. And what they are is basically the marriage of fitness, nutrition, and support. And it gives your challengers success. When you start this business, you are your own CEO of this company. You get to choose when you run challenge groups, how you run your challenge groups, how long you run your challenge groups, things like that. And what we try to do is we try to focus on getting our challengers results. That's our number one focus. Is we are just remembering that everybody is important and we need to get them results by helping them and giving them that support. And that's what these challenge groups do. They give you that safe space to provide the support so that you can, help them to achieve their goals, help them to achieve their dreams. We are dream achievers, essentially. This is just one of the tools that we use, our best tool that we use to help people to get results.
And don't be afraid of, that she said that you can choose how to run your challenge groups, when to run them and everything, because that's what we teach you. We jump in and we teach you how to run a challenge group. We help you with your first one. We get you started, and we make sure that you feel comfortable with running your own group before you go out and run your own group. And if you want to jump in right away and you're ready to go and you're comfortable with doing that, then, we say go for it and do it. But if you want someone to help you, we are here for you. And that's, again, in another slide that's going to come up, I believe. But a little bit on how we make money. So as a Team Beachbody coach, when you sign up to be a coach, you get a 25% discount. So if you sell anything in your from your store, you get 25% commission on that. We also get different commissions from challenge pack sales, and challenge pack sales we will talk about in a little bit, but those are basically something that combines Shakeology and a program together, and it's a great deal for our clients. So we get different commissions from those. We also get what we call cycle and team cycle bonuses, and this is something we go into more in depth when we start our new coach training. But basically, we work in a binary system. So we have two legs, and everybody that is placed under you, whether that is your coach or another coach from another sponsor, helps for you to earn these team cycle bonuses. Now, I know what you guys are all thinking right now that is flashing through your head is pyramid scheme. And that Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme for number one, because, and it's something that people, think is taboo to talk about and stuff, but because we do not make money when our coaches sign up, that knocks that out of the park right there. Did you want to say something, Sam?
No, you go ahead. I'll say something in a second, though.
Okay. So I just wanted to bring that up because I know a lot of people think, oh, well, this is just a pyramid scheme. The best thing about this company is, I could be your coach, but you could surpass me and you could make more money than me. And a pyramid scheme, it doesn't work that way. And they're completely illegal. So you can make money through through the cycle and team cycle bonuses. And then again, you get your 25% discount on all your purchases as a coach. Did you want to add?
Yeah. So like when you think of a pyramid scheme, you think of the person that's on the top has all the power and the people on the bottom are the little minions and they can't get past the person on the top. Essentially, this is corporate America. You've got the CEO, the person at the top, and you've got at the bottom, you've got the janitor. And if you're the janitor, you're not going to go farther or make more money than the CEO, more than likely. Like, just it doesn't happen. But with this company, it is definitely possible. Even though Ashley is my sponsoring coach, I can make more income than she does. I don't know that I do, but I can. If I worked hard and I, played my cards right, I could potentially do that. So yes, you think pyramid scheme, but everything is a pyramid scheme. Corporate America is a pyramid scheme. We are not a pyramid scheme. So that's my little take on that.
Thank you. All right. If you just jumped on, if you could mute yourself. I can't mute while I'm on a shared screen for some reason. I love this company because they reward us for doing our job. Our job is to help people. Our job is to share our journey and just help people achieve their goals. So there are different things that they reward us with. They give out Beachbody swag. We get that when we earn certain levels in our business. They give us each month, if we hit what we call Success Club, they usually send us some kind of gifts. Sometimes they're really cool gifts. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, they're really cheesy, but they're really fun. Like last month we got Beachbody Monopoly. But then they give us things like the Super Life book written by the co-creator of Shakeology, which is an amazing book. And then they give us like the swag. I had got this sweatshirt a couple months ago that I absolutely love. And I'm so sad that it's getting hot here in Arizona because I can't wear it anymore. But they definitely reward us for what they do. And they also have a lot of different events that you can attend. The big event every year is called Summit, and this year it's in Nashville. And this is where a ton of coaches get together. And it's basically like we are just networking and we're learning from each other. They run workshops with the top coaches. You get to be announced on stage. If you, for the achievements you've reached, you get to meet your team in person. It's indescribable, the fun and the experience that Summit is. And I went last year for my first year, and then I will be attending Nashville this year. Also, there is the Success Club trip. So this is something that you earn throughout the entire year. And it's something that they released in January. So this year we went to Cancun, and I got to go on that trip. Last year, I just basically did what I needed to, helping people, running challenge groups every month. And I earned a free trip to Cancun. And it was the most amazing experience I've ever had, just to be in Cancun with a bunch of people that are like-minded, that want to be healthy, that want a better life, and just kind of get you, was completely amazing. And got to take my husband on that trip. And that was the turning point for him. He always has supported me, but it definitely turned his lights on to what this business can do. And he has since then started actually working his own business, which is just amazing to me. So there's that trip. And then we also offer, every quarter we do what is called a Super Saturday. And those are done across the nation. And they're basically just a group or a day where you can get connected with your local team. Even if, like, say I'm in Arizona and like Sam is in Alabama, there are Super Saturdays all across the nation. So you can find one and you can go connect with local coaches. You can get trainings. Corporate usually does a video. It's just a great way to stay connected to everybody. And I just love these events because they get you motivated. They teach you different things and basically set your business on fire. Did you want to add anything to that?
Just that I'm super excited because the Success Club trip next year is a cruise, and it's a cruise ship with just Beachbody coaches. That's it. And I can't wait. It's in March. That's all I had to say.
And haven't you pretty much earned your complete trips?
I haven't had, it's been all taken care of so far. I have no doubt that I will not have to pay for this trip. I'm very confident.
Yeah, last time I looked, I think my trip I already earned like 75% of it. So it's completely doable for anybody to just get in and earn those trips. So a little bit about our team. I am the founder of Team Fearless, and I started this team last year when I decided that I wanted to really take this and help people change their lives. And at that time is about the time Sam joined me and she started her team. Did you want to talk about yours a little bit? Okay, and hers is Ignite Your Life Tribe. So, go ahead.
I'll say real quick. My team really we're a baby team. We just started in January, but we have grown so much. I think when the team really started to take off in January, I think I only had 3 of us. And now I think we're up to like 30 something. And Ashley, yours has grown by a ton. So we are growing at a very exponential rate, which is great for everyone on our team because of those cycle bonuses that Ashley was talking about, because they benefit everybody and it can become a form of income. So the fact that our team is growing exponentially will really help you in your business, to help you get a great kickstart and to start creating some residual income.
Yeah, I was going to add to that too, because actually today, Team Fearless, or I went 1-star diamond, and that I don't say that I did, I say we did, because we are a team. And like she said, this team is going nowhere but up. We're not going down. And this right now, if I was listening to this as a new coach, I would be wanting to jump on our team right now, because we have so much to offer, and where we are going is only up. So I wouldn't want you to think in 6 months like, well, crap, I should have joined in with one of those coaches on one of those teams, because now look at them. We would love for you guys to take the initiative to join now and get in when we are still growing. I mean, we're big, but we are still growing, and now is an amazing time to jump on. So what can you expect from our teams? This is huge, because a lot of times when you think about, having your own business or starting as a coach, you're like, well, what am I going to do, and how am I going to learn all this? Well, don't worry, we have you covered, because we have implemented so many different systems that we will train you, so you do not have to reinvent the wheel. You do not have to worry about, like I said before, how to run a challenge group. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you in your first month how to earn back the money that maybe you had to pay to sign up, or to earn your Shakeology. And even beyond that, I've seen people do amazing things in their first month, but it's because of the trainings we offer. We offer a new Coach Basics training, and that starts on the first week of the first month, every month. And basically this is either 30 or 60 days, depending on the group. And we take you through your first month as a coach. We teach you how to share your story. We teach you how to, again, run your challenge group. We teach you how to talk to people. We give you everything you need. It's all laid out there for you. All you have to do is learn it and then repeat it. I want to add on top of that you might think that we work a lot as coaches, but really, to be successful in this business, we pretty much ask that you take an hour out of your day to commit to coaching. And I know that for me, I was working two full-time jobs when I started coaching, and now I still have another part-time, full-time gig. I run my husband's I'm an office manager for my husband's construction company, but I'm able to do that, and I don't have to work like 6 or 8 or 12 hours a day. I just have a certain amount of time set out for my business, and you can start that with an hour a week. It's nothing crazy. We do weekly and bi-monthly one-on-one calls with your upline sponsor. We have push to diamond groups, which I know you guys don't know what diamond is, but basically they are groups that are going to help you advance in rank in your business. We do weekly team calls. The first month that you are a coach, we have calls every week that we make sure you guys are doing good. You can ask us any questions you have. We can lead you to the right direction. We also have closed team pages where you can go in there, you can ask any question that you have, and somebody will have the answer for you. We have all of our trainings in there. We have our old team calls. We have a ton of video trainings. And then we do really fun things like team challenges where we all get together and we challenge each other to do better. It's just a really fun environment. Our team is kind of like a family, and we really take pride in that, because it's somewhere where you can go and you don't have to feel like you're asking a stupid question. There are no stupid questions, but you can go in there and you can ask anything, or you can go in there and maybe you're having a bad day in life and somebody's there to pick you up. That's what this is about. Team Beachbody is so much about the culture and the family that we have created together. I have, I'm kind of going on a tangent now, but I have met so many people that are now my really good friends that I didn't know before Beachbody, and I couldn't imagine my life without them. There's also many incentives to building your business. Not only is that what we can offer to you, but also there are trainings from corporate. They offer you have a whole back office when you sign up to be a coach, so you can go back there and there's trainings from them. They have extra personal development training. And then we also have another team that's our larger team. It's called Team Dynamo, and that's my upline sponsor. And they offer a call once a week, and it is training from these top coaches, and they basically just give us their, what they do. And there's no secrets in this business. That's another thing that I love, is that people aren't afraid to share with everyone what makes them successful. So if you're ready to take this and run with it, then you can. So let's talk about how you make this official. If you are ready to sign up to be a coach, or you are ready to maybe just sign up to be a challenge member, either way, we are here to support you in what you want to do. And if this isn't for you, then that's okay. We just appreciate you taking your time to listen. The way you sign up to be a coach is you can you can buy a challenge pack. This includes your Shakeology, a workout program like the 21-Day Fix. It also will waive your $39.90 enrollment fee. This gets you into our team pages. It gets you into our new coach training group that's going to start, on the 1st. We'll open up that group next week. So you won't want to miss out on that, because that is something that only comes once a month. And you won't want to have to wait a full another month to start your training and to get going. Or you can pay $39.95 and you can order your Shakeology. In all honesty, it's going to cost you about the same amount of money to do the challenge pack, and you're going to get a workout program, which I highly recommend. If you have already bought a challenge pack, then you can still get your enrollment fee waived. Just go ahead and contact the person that brought you to this webinar, and they can explain how you can do that, so you can sign up to be a coach right away. As far as monthly fees with being a coach, there is a $15.95 a month business fee. Now, if you think about that, it's pretty much a minimal fee, because Beachbody does a lot of different advertising for us. We are world known. And so not only does that fee count towards that, but they also give us 3 different websites. They run all of our credit cards for us. So that's basically what that fee covers. And that will get you your 25% discount every month when you pay that fee. There's no annual fee. There's no contracts. You can cancel whenever you want. I do want to add, because I was thinking about it when I was talking about it, is when you reach a certain rank in Beachbody, because you might be thinking, well, if somebody can go straight to the internet or the infomercial to buy their 21-Day Fix, then how is that going to benefit me? Well, once you reach Emerald rank in your business, Beachbody actually gives you those customers and those leads. So I have never heard of another company that actually gives you customers or gives you leads just for doing your job. And I have received so many different customers and leads from there. From that. If you're on, if you could just mute yourself, that would be great. I can't mute for when I'm sharing my screen for some reason. All right, Sam, did you want to jump in and say anything?
The only thing I wanted to add there was that that $15.95, if you think about like starting a franchise, let's say you wanted to start a Starbucks, I don't even know the cost of what it would be to start a Starbucks, because it is not $15.95. It is so much more than that. This is $15.95 to own a franchise. Essentially, you would franchise yourself. So it's a very, very minimal fee to start a business that could potentially become a 6-figure income for you. Now, that's not guaranteed or anything, and that's dependent on how hard you work and, your work ethic and all of that. So, but it can become a significant income for you. I have actually been able to replace what I was making before when I was working full-time now from home in part-time hours. So that $15.95 is nothing.
The other thing I wanted to add is, if you are military or a veteran, that Beachbody will waive that $15.95 a month fee for you. So that's kind of just like us paying it forward. And so that's just an amazing opportunity right there. I didn't want to leave that one out. But we just want you guys to know that we are here to help people. And whether you decide to join with us or you decide not to join with us, that's okay. And we just wanted to make sure that we present us and our team to you and let you have the choices of deciding if you want to join or not. I will say that, again, with the new coach training group that's going to start next week, you won't want to miss out on that. If you're even thinking about it a little bit, just to get in and start learning, you don't have to start doing anything like right away. If you think that's what you have to do, we will show you how to present yourself and how to become a coach. I really appreciate all of you being on here tonight. I want to open it up for questions. I know we've gone a little bit over the 30 minutes that I said, but we do have some more time. If anybody wants to ask any questions, I'm going to stop this share. Okay, so I can see everybody. If anybody has any questions or wanted to add anything, we would love to hear from you.
If nobody has any questions, I'll just add something quick. Just as you're thinking about joining, whether or not you just want to join as a challenger or whether you want to join as a coach, think about your fitness journey ahead and think about the people that you're going to inspire. Why would you not want to be able to have the opportunity to make some income from inspiring others? How much more accountability do you think you would have to sticking with the program by having that incentive there? And just think about what your dreams are for your life. Where do you want to be in a year from now? Where do you want your life to be? What do you want your body to look like? If anything, Beachbody will only help you to live a happier, healthier life, one that's more fulfilled, and be able to give more. If you want to feel like you are giving back and be more fulfilled, this is an amazing opportunity. It's not just about the income. It's not just about health and fitness. It's about becoming a better, healthier, happier you. So that's just moral of the story, what we are all about. And also, I want to thank you guys, too, for getting on the call or listening to the recording. If you're on the recording, we just really, really appreciate you guys being here this last 5 days. And if you have any questions or you're ready to sign up or ready to become, join in a challenge group, make sure that you reach out to the coach who added you to this group. Send them a message. Let them know where your thoughts are. Ask them any questions if you have any. And I'll give it back over to you, Ashley.
Yes, thank you. She pretty much said what I was going to say. Just go to your upline, or not upline, I'm sorry. I'm losing it. But just go to the person that brought you to this group if you have any questions. Post it in the sneak peek group if you have a question. If you don't want to, that's okay too. But we're here to help you guys make the decision that'll work best for you. And I can't wait to see all of your faces in our new coach training that will start that will open up next week. So I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you for being on, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye.